What if I told you the global economy runs exactly like a scam? Only difference? This one has a flag, a national anthem, and its own holiday sales. Yeah, you call it capitalism, I call it a pyramid with better PR. Everyone's climbing, no one's looking down, and somehow we're shocked when the ladder starts shaking. You save money thinking you're being responsible? Cute. That savings account is just the system letting you hold its IOUs while it parties with your cash. You buy a house? Congrats! You just signed up for 30 years of donating your youth to a bank's retirement fund. We call it building a future. They call it recurring revenue. But don't worry, it's all perfectly legal. I mean, so was slavery. Seatbelts on, wallets closed, dignity optional. Let's start with the legends, because history doesn't repeat itself, it just changes fonts. 1. Charles Ponzi, the original illusionist. A man named Charles Ponzi once promised 50% returns in 90 days. He took money from the new crowd, paid off the old believers, and everyone smiled, until math showed up uninvited. He went to jail, his name went viral. Funny how that works. We called it fraud, but when governments promise 3% GDP growth every year using the same arithmetic, we call it economic policy. Same pyramid, different wardrobe. 2. The pension mirage. You think your pension is your money? That's adorable. It's not waiting for you in some vault with your name engraved on the chest. It's being funded by people still naive enough to believe the system works. You're not saving for your future, you're taxing the optimism of the next generation. And when that base shrinks, like in Japan where adult diapers outsell baby ones, the numbers start crying before you do. But don't worry, the politicians have a plan. Borrow more. Yeah, that should fix it. 3. The housing delusion. Buy a house, they said. It's the safest investment. Tell that to the poor soul spending 40 years paying off a glorified concrete box with mold. House prices don't rise because they're worth more. They rise because the next sucker borrowed more. It's not a housing market. It's a belief market. The moment faith disappears, prices drop faster than your crypto portfolio in 2022. And yet, every generation lines up again, documents in hand, hope in eyes, whispering, "This time, it's different." Sure, kid, that's what every pyramid says right before it crumbles. You ever met that ultra-moral guy? The one who preaches honesty and integrity, but won't even return your pen? He'll post quotes like, "Be kind even when no one's watching." Yeah, bro, but maybe don't yell at the waiter when everyone's actually watching. Then there's the "I'm a humble queen." She writes, "I'm just an ordinary girl" in her bio, but somehow needs professional lighting to prove it. And my favorite, the "I hate drama" type. Always says, "I stay out of negativity." Yet somehow she's the main character every single time. Oh wait, maybe that's not hypocrisy. Maybe that's branding. You know what's funny? We all pretend a little. Some wear it like a fashion choice. Others like a full-time job with benefits. We fake it to survive, to belong, or just to look less pathetic on a Monday. We post "grateful for the little things" right after throwing a tantrum because Starbucks spelled our name wrong. We talk about peace of mind, then scroll doom until 3 a.m. We call it self-love, but it's really self-marketing. And deep down, we know it. We just hope nobody notices, because the second someone does, poof, your morality turns into meme content. But here's the punchline of life. Nobody actually cares if you're fake. They only care if you're bad at faking it. You think people want the truth? Nah. They want the aesthetic of honesty, just enough to look deep, but not enough to get uncomfortable. The system doesn't reward truth tellers. It rewards good performers. You don't need morals, just a consistent posting schedule. Because in this circus, sincerity is optional, but engagement rate, that's sacred. So yeah, keep pretending. It's cheaper than therapy and way more popular. Just remember, the world doesn't run on truth. It runs on presentation. You can be a saint in private, but if your selfie lighting sucks, nobody's buying your halo. At the end of the day, everyone's hustling for validation. Some sell dreams, some sell outrage, and the rest of us, we just sit here, comment facts, and pretend we're above it all. Because that's the ultimate joke. We all see the game, but nobody wants to leave the casino.